Hi, it's Mrs. K, your art teacher from Wind River Elementary. It's Mrs. K back for another video tutorial. I over the weekend I went to Jackson Hole and visited with my daughter. She flew in from Seattle, so it was really nice to visit with her and enjoy some of the wildlife and some of the things that Jackson Hole has to offer. So I did see some interesting wildlife, and I didn't have my sketchbook with me, which was okay because the river otter just took off really fast. We kind of eyes made contact, and then he took off and he went under a rock. That was exciting, and I did see my some moose that I hadn't seen before. I've been waiting to see one, so I was really excited because I saw I think 6 or 8. We drove back and forth from Grand Teton and went snowshoeing up there. So I thought we'd do a moose. All right, so, and this is from my memory, which is, I don't have a photo reference, but what you can do, and I will show you how I generally like to work when I'm doing caricature stuff or illustration. The nice thing about having technology these days is we can just go ahead and if I need a reference for something, I don't know how to draw something from the top of my head, I can look online for a visual reference. So, since I can't remember exactly what those paddles look like on his head, I can go to my Google site, home page, and just Google for an image of a moose. And then I can pretty much find a good photo reference. So then what I like to do when I'm drawing, I actually I'm filming this on my ginormous iPad, and it's a professional, the Pro iPad, and it's got a really huge screen. It's a super sized iPad, and I just draw with that, and I just clip it like right onto my, put it right onto my drawing board. You can find a picture, you can download it, print it off on your printer, or again, I just can draw from my phone. So we're going to do this from a phone, from my phone picture. So get out your paper, your pencil, your marker, and your happy Wyoming spirit. We love the West, and I like this photo reference because I like his big antlers and that it's a nice headshot. So let's start with that. Most of the mooses I saw were seated on the ground, and I think they were mommies they were expectant mommies. So here we go with the moose, and this shape I see from his antler to his other antler is like that. When I draw from a photograph, I look for big basic shapes, and the one that I see from this guy is, I see his, I just see his big antlers like this, a big kind of saggy U across, and then his head is like a big egg shape, and that's the beginning of the moose head. So, and then he's in water, and his big shoulders are back there. It's very amazing. Their shoulders are they sit so tall. So, and then again, I'm going to find out, here's a line across where his eyeballs are. And those eyeballs are kind of one apart from the other, one on one side, one on the other. So what I did was I did a big U shape, I did a big oval shape, and a slant coming down, and then this guy's in the water, so we're not going to worry about, there's the water, we're not going to worry about drawing the rest of his body. We'll just do a quick tutorial on his head. So do that, and then what's so cool is his antler comes out of here, and you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to run out of paper. That's okay. And then I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just drag that down there like that. And again, I do that kind of easy and sloppy and fast, so that you can see it. But those are just big basic shapes, almost like branches on a tree, and then they kind of just stick into his head, and his ears are behind his antlers, so I'm gonna they look like big leaves or something, so I'm just gonna shadow in those shapes. his antler sticks into his head. Or somebody told me it's called paddle. So his paddle, his antlers go there. His big ears are behind. So I'm just gonna shadow that and put his big ears behind. So that's the start of it. So again, you did a big line, you did a big egg, kind of at a slant. There's his big hump on his back shoulders, and he's sitting in some water. So then he's got this big bony nose, like a horse. It comes forward, and you could put in a couple lines like that, and it makes it look like it's sticking out. The darkness of just drawing those two lines sticking forward like that makes it look like it's starting to stick out. And then it's got his nose hole down here, and then it kind of drops into his chin. And again, that's kind of the basic shape of Mr. Moose's head. And you can throw in his eyeball. His eye socket kind of sticks out far. And then he's got some eyelashes. So, and that eyeball is kind of dark like that. And again, it kind of, you work on the shapes until you find them. And then you can take your marker. So go ahead and we'll start with that. And then get out your Sharpie or your marker, and you can just trace over the lines that you find you like. And pull that in, stick that in. Yeah, mine's kind of cartoony. I grew up on Bullwinkle. But what an elegant animal. And it's so exciting to see nature come alive. Yeah, be close to it. So, and I might have missed like where that placement is of that eye. But it's about there somewhere. And just drawing some eyes. And then this big lump of his back. And he's sitting in the water. And then here's his big nose kind of sticking out like that. So go ahead and finish up your Mr. Moose. Get those big ears, the shape of a leaves back there. And this is kind of like its shadow. And so is his fur. Go ahead and work on filling them in with some colors. Just get the basic shapes. Mine looks more like Bullwinkle, and that's okay because Bullwinkle's really cool. Anyway, take care. Go ahead and give your moose a name. I'm going to call my moose Ted. Because I just love Teddy Roosevelt, and I saw a really cool statue of a moose with Teddy, or was it no, it was a bison with Teddy Roosevelt's face on it. And my daughter took my picture. So anyway, do your drawing of your moose and send it to me. And then also let me know, we're getting to the end of things. This is our last quarter of school. So send me your picture. You can color them in, decorate them, make them happy and fun, and send it to me. And then go ahead and let me know, what do you want to draw? What do you want to learn how to draw? We're getting to the end of things. We probably have about 8 more classes left, or rather, yeah, this is 8. Next week is 7. We missed because of Easter break. And so let me know, send me also if there's something that you want to learn how to draw that I can do a tutorial and show you how. So again, today we learned how to draw from using a visual reference, and that I used my phone. A lot of people I work when I'm on my drawing board with my iPad right next to me. So if you want to find a picture of a moose to download, or if you just want to draw along with me and do that one, that's fine. Go ahead and send that to me and let me know what you would like to draw. Happy drawing from Mrs. K, Wind River Elementary School. Bye.